Hey, what's up, you freaks and geeks? Welcome back to Play the Hits. We're finally picking Sea of Stars back up, and what the hell? Why isn't Zale moving?
I can't move. I don't know why.
Oh God.
You're like, oh shit, he's not joking. No, I can't do anything all of a sudden.
Uh-oh. Did we fuck it up?
Let me
Try pressing the join.
We fucked it up. My controller's still on.
God damn it, Max.
You're gonna try inviting me again, I guess.
God damn it, Max. All right. Give me 1 second, everybody. Alright, it says you're in the game, so
What the shit?
I'm gonna cancel remote play. There, you've been booted.
Alright.
I'm gonna invite you to remote play again together.
Boom. Alright.
Don't fuck it up this time!
Don't embarrass me!
What are you doing, Max?
Alright,
there I am. Sweet. Welcome back to Play the Hits, everybody who totally got it right the first time.
Also, is this me, or do you have a mouse cursor right about here?
That's gotta be you.
Oh. Hey, it is me. Alright. It was so tiny.
So tiny. Oh God, that's right. They replaced, not Pro Jared, but, the Completionist.
Oh yeah, you were telling me about that.
Oh, that must have been last time we played even. Okay, yeah. So the original, like, 1.0 version of the game that I played, they freaking had, the Completionist as a character in this game, and then he got involved in some kind of, like, charity scandal. And now he's gone and replaced with that generic dude.
What the hell?
Yeah.
This is just like, I don't even watch too much Completionist, but I know who he is. And it's
yeah,
just
me too.
Like,
I've seen a good number of his stuff. In fact, his other channel, the one where he plays with his friends, was one of the things that made me want to get this channel started.
Oh, gotcha. Wait, ultimate attack.
Build the ultimate attack gauge by spending combo points in battle. Can do. So essentially, It's like a limit break.
Okay. Yeah, just so everyone knows, this is my first time playing Sea of Stars.
It's okay.
Oh.
We're essentially playing on easy mode.
Yeah.
I mean, it's New Game Plus, so we're like not only at a much higher level than we should be, but I also activated some relics for just like quality of life features.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm actually deciding. So like I told you, I rolled credits on Rebirth.
Oh, hell yeah.
And meanwhile, Addie and I have our own save where I'm on the ship headed towards Costa del Sol right before the first fight with Genova.
Uh-huh.
And I'm wondering, okay, should I do chapter select and now start playing on like basically a copy of my own save where either everything's going to be on easy mode?
Yeah, where it's more just like story oriented.
Yeah. Which is like, I would be totally fine with that, and I think there's a way to even like redo the side quest because a lot of...
Oh yeah, you can reset the side quest. I saw that.
Okay, cool. Yeah, because I was wondering, I was like, does that mean like the Chadley stuff too? Because I think a large part of the game is even just the relaxing and going around the world and doing the enemy intel and stuff like that. I mean, that's a lot of fun too. So... Oh,
Chadley.
Yeah.
And, actually, people bitch about that, but I thought it was fun. It gave you an excuse to explore the overworld. It introduced you to like the dozens of minigames, and yeah, like you said in your text to me, you could definitely get fatigued by some of the minigames, but overall, I thought they were great.
Honestly, as I'm like playing post credits and going back to like Cactar Crush and things like that, I'm definitely going on the internet for help because most of them, like the frog one's pretty easy for me, but aside from that, like the desert game, breaking the boxes, stuff like that is like, this is kind of difficult, but I go online and I figure out these things like, oh shit, I didn't know that. Like,
maybe you need to interact with this too.
What, the save point?
Yeah, try it. Yep. I guess we have to both consent to save my game.
I mean, I kind of like that. That's
like, no, Chris.
Because if it was for some reason I was like in control, I could probably initiate that.
Yeah.
And so that's kind of cool.
All right, this might be your first... Yep, this is your first trial battle. Let's fuck him up. All right, I guess I go first. All right, you got plenty of... If you hold the right trigger, you can absorb some of that energy.
All right. I wonder who does the... Wow, okay. I wonder who does the blocking for our third character. I do. Okay. Let's see. So it doesn't have any locks or anything.
Yeah, so hold R2. Yeah, there you go. Absorb 1 or 2 of those, and you should pretty much be able to kill him.
Okay. Oh, there we go.
Absorb 2. Yeah, there you go. Now let him have it. Oh, yeah.
I forget it.
You Mario RPG'd that shit. Nice.
Is there a perfect attack?
Yeah, you just did it.
Do it?
Yeah,
you did it. Good. Good to know.
Yep. I don't know why I'm even bothering.
I think by default I do that.
Right? I don't know why I'm bothering to get treasure because, I mean, like...
Hey, Sparks.
Hey, what's up, Sparks? No, don't be sorry. It's just
we weren't doing anything.
So, I have, like, the ultimate gear for everyone.
Sweet.
And so, yeah, we're never gonna have to worry about our inventory or switch. We might cook some food at some point.
Yeah. Speaking of, when you were at this point of the game, was this kind of your party?
Yeah, I mean, so the thing is...
I mean, you just got what's-her-name,
You can swap characters out on the fly in battle, which is nice, like FF10 style.
Oh, FF10 style. All right, cool.
And that's great because depending on the type of enemy you're fighting or, like, what locks you need to break, you might want to... Nice, good job. You might want to, like, get Garl in there for, like, an extra... So, like, Garl and Valere are both, like, hammer-type characters, whereas Zale and... oh, shit. Sarai are both slash characters.
Like slashy?
Yeah, so, like, if you need to, like, take them out, you can do that. So, like, yeah. And there's no penalty for swapping.
Sweet.
Ever.
Just like FF10. Love that.
So, it's like, also, if you need, like, a pinch heal or something, Garl could show up. Or if you want to, you know, do this Venom Flurry attack, which I'll do for funsies.
Venom. Oh, this is the portal one. Oh, yeah.
I fucked it up, Max. Okay, it is A on the Xbox controller to block.
Okay, good to know.
Yeah. Also, we don't get to just control one character. It's basically we take turns, and then we decide which character we want to control, essentially.
Yeah. That's okay, cool. At least in the battles. Okay.
Dude, this was such a... What an awesome update to just...
Wait, she has sun... Wait a second. What?
No, so you can control Valere or Zale right now. Right now, you're Zale.
Oh!
Now you're Valere. Now you're Zale. Now you're Valere.
Oh, I thought I was what's-her-face right here. Okay, gotcha. I was
so,
like, what?
We can only control one character on the world map, but in battle, we pretty much just take turns and, you know, you pick your character.
All right. Yeah, let's go up to this one.
These suckers are dead.
This is like at the very end that I do.
Yeah, no, wait.
Right?
Now.
Ow.
Oh, you blew it.
No, I fucked it up again.
It's okay. Like I said, that's kind of the nice thing about this easy mode here is that we're in no real danger. It's story mode.
So that's kind of my thing with replaying Rebirth. Is it's just like, am I gonna do hard mode, which I hear is like much harder if I'm playing with Addie, or do I kind of just like do an easy mode style, but then maybe I kill the bosses too quickly, and I'm actually kind of worried about that because the music in the game is really good.
The music is so good.
It is, and that's kind of been like my favorite part after rolling credits.
Except for, right at the motherfucking end. Come on, Max, consent to pull this lever with me.
Oh, right. I thought the music was good at the end.
Oh, no,
as far
sorry.
As the ending
I guess
itself.
it wasn't a problem necessarily with the music, just the music selection. Like, okay,
like,
so spoiler territory here for FF7 Rebirth.
Yeah.
Among the myriad problems I had with that game's fucking ending was the fact that instead of getting that, like, thoughtful, slow, like, methodical music when Aerith dies and you fight Genova, you instead get this fucking horseshit gauntlet, and it like, it's not just that it feels different, they actively just took out the
kind of the emotional beat of like, hey, our friend just died.
Yep.
It was weird because the music itself was, I mean, it started with like a second of Genova, and then it went into Aerith's theme, and it was, wow, damn.
That was much better.
It was super emotional. I'm just gonna attack. Oh, I attacked with her. Whoops.
That's all right. He was already dead. He just didn't know it yet.
Yeah. So yeah, me again, I guess. All right,
you're up.
It's just Dale.
Get him.
Here we go. Nope, screwed it up that time. But yeah, the song was very emotional. Like once it like did Genova for a second, then it went to Aerith's theme, and it was like, oh, this is like hitting real hard. But then as the battle went on,
I hated it.
Oh, the song itself? I thought it was really good.
Like just like what it did to the spirit of the original, essentially.
I mean, it was very reminiscent of the original for a little while. It was like, oh my god,
it had beats from the original.
But
it only seemed even more to draw me out of the fact that like I'm now in for like a 2.5 hour boss rush.
Well, once it became apparent that was happening, at first it was just like, hey, fight Genova. But even with that, it started being like, wait, what's with all these quips and one-liners?
Yeah,
like,
I know.
Why are they doing this? Like, yeah, time to fight and like the power of friendship. It's like, what? We're mourning.
Right?
What are you doing?
Let's dance, asshole. I do love that line from Cloud, but
the thing with Cloud, his limit breaks. It's always like, just fix it. Like, one of his lines is nothing personal. And when he says that with Sephiroth, it's like, dude, like,
very personal.
Square, fix your shit. This is the most personal. This is as personal as it gets. Like, I've mentioned it before, but that is like a problem. That it's just like, for all the... Oh, I see myself, like, blocking,
yeah,
but I'm doing
you're
it
just
early.
mashing it. Like I said, we're fine.
Yeah. I want to see what everyone's weak to, but I don't know if it actually...
No.
Did it do it?
No. You get kind of like an audio confirmation. It's like...
Okay. But, what was it? Yeah, so it was, that was a little weird.
No, we want to go back
and it was confusing. It was like, okay, so it was flashing between like, okay, did she die or did she not? Like, which was very confusing.
And like, even by the time the credits roll, like, it's kind of like, ooh, Cloud can still see her, but no one else can. Fuck that.
It's like my first thought was that they were cowards and they didn't choose anything to like really do anything with the ending. It's like, are you going to actually save her? Which is going to piss a lot of people off, obviously. Like, I'd be like, what the fuck? There's no, I don't know. Like, emotionally, that's kind of like...
Right, like, they can't commit to any sacrifice or, loss in a game that was all about coming to terms with loss.
Yeah, but I told you, like, that would be a statement. Like, I wouldn't like it, but I'd respect it. Because I'd be like, okay, they're doing something... This is their vision, kind of thing.
Woo! No consequences.
They could have changed it where she died. I guess that's kind of technically what they did. Is like,
I don't know. Honestly,
died,
I've only watched it once. It made me so mad, and I don't know.
Yeah,
I still don't know what they did. And
I
know it'll make more sense in the third one. Whatever. I just don't care.
Yeah,
I thought that was the one scene.
They shouldn't fuck up.
That just nailed so many scenes.
I'll be a bubble.
You'll be a bubble. In a game that nailed so many scenes, the one that they probably most needed to show up for, they didn't. Yeah.
There was a lot, and there was, even before the ending, there were definitely some things like, in Gungaga, when Tifa went into the live stream, it's like, whoa, okay, what's going on here?
That was another me scene.
And then, it was only two things I could think of. It was that, and it was going back to Nibelheim, and remembering Zack, and it's just like, okay, well, it seemed like they were already going that way, like, in the original game, when you first saw Zack, it was like 2/3 into the game, and it's like, who the fuck is this, I'm down for this music.
Yeah, the boss fight music in this game is pretty sweet. Nah.
Damn, I think I did get it last time. I definitely did not that time.
Okay. You'll be fine.
But, yeah, so, yeah, that... They did some weird things, but for the most part, it was just like, okay, they did a lot of the beats right. Like, the whole thing with Gold Saucer and fighting, Dine and everything, I thought was great. I thought was really well done.
I thought Dine took a little too long to die, but you know, that was a minor gripe.
I agree with that.
That was a minor
I agree
gripe.
with that.
And then like all the soldiers showing up and you have to mow them down. Yeah. It was more like, but with that, it was more just like a kind of a difference in philosophy than it was like an egregious affront. But yeah, like the Tifa going into the live stream bit and completely ruining that moment for part 3. Damn, that's...
Yeah. First try.
You got it.
Somehow.
Yeah, that I didn't like, and then of course just the whole, like, honestly from the moment the Temple of Ancients sequence ended with like the weird floating platforms and Cloud like simping Sephiroth, I don't know. I knew we were in trouble.
Yeah, I get you. The black materia was another thing where it wasn't like crazy changed, but it was also like him giving Sephiroth the materia. Yeah, was like, okay, this is gonna lose any impact if they decide to do this again at the North Crater.
Yeah, like, because at the crater, who in their fucking right mind would trust Cloud to be anywhere near the goddamn black materia? Like, he's a known...
seriously.
Yeah.
What are they gonna do? Yeah,
and then I mean, which is weird because up until that point, like, the game actually managed to intrigue me by expanding upon the role of the Gi.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
And like, oh, we invented the black materia to combat humanity. It was like our weapon of mass destruction. Like, that's a fucking cool twist.
I also love that it's just like, yeah, the live stream doesn't accept us because we're not of this planet.
Right?
It's just like, oh, shit. It also throws the, like... Not that the planet has morality, but it's just like, oh, it's not all sunshine and rainbows. Like, no, it's definitely discriminating.
Dude, I would have loved for them if, like, instead of the fucking whispers, they just forgot all about the whispers and just developed this new, like, kind of, hey, maybe there's more to the Gi and like the background of like this whole crisis of the planet than the original game let on. That would have been a fucking...
I think the Gi still have a part to play,
but
in the third game, I think they're still gonna, because it's like obviously Genova is also alien, you know. Yeah. So I don't know if there's gonna be some connection there, or if at least just sort of made a deal with parallels. The Gi. Wait, who? Oh, us, yeah,
Cloud and his friends. But it's pretty clear that they're just doing it, you know, to get the material.
Yeah, to get out of the situation and get the black material.
Yeah, like they have no intention of honoring it, which is, you know, kind of underhanded, because when you break it down, the Gi really did get screwed in a lot of ways.
Oh, yeah. I feel for them.
Which did not come off at all in the original game. They were just like
They were just some enemy.
Monsters. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Speaking of monsters. Speaking of video,
kill it. It's talking. Kill it.
Yeah, like they run in here. Like, kill it with fire. Oh, man.
Did you happen to watch either that video I sent you or the video, because the video I sent you was a reaction to another video. Okay, it's interesting. It's long. The original video is like 2 hours, and the one of Maximilian Dude reacting to it is like almost 3 hours.
Oh, wow.
But I sent you that one because a lot of what he says also fills in a lot of gaps.
Yeah.
It's interesting because both of them, both Maximilian Dude and the I forget the guy's name that did the original video, they both were very disappointed with the ending and confused by it, like what the hell's going on. And I think there's probably a bit of copium, you know, to it, where it's just like, okay, you know, are you just saying this because you want to feel better about the ending? But a lot of what they say makes sense, and it's like, oh, it would be interesting. Obviously, we'll have to see what happens in the third game, but it was like, it'll be interesting to see where they go. If it's something like, hey, everything we showed you was a very obvious foreshadowing, and it's like, oh, it all makes sense in retrospect. That's the best case scenario, right?
Yeah.
It's still going to be like, man, you really like fucked us up, you know, with the second game's ending. But if it is something like, okay,
like in both games, first game, I think both games so far have blown their endings.
Yeah, the second game I think is more egregious because that was something. That was something we were looking forward to, as just like, okay, how are they going to handle this? The first game was like, what the fuck is this? They just like pulled some Kingdom Hearts
way
shit
out of left field. Yeah.
This was like, we knew this was coming, and then they did something with it that's like, oh, you didn't even do any of the 3 things we thought you might do. You tried to do them all.
Right.
Like,
I also really didn't need to fucking fight Sephiroth again.
Oh, we knew that
especially not in, like, parallel universe mode with Zack. And then again with Aerith, who we just watched fucking die.
Oh, it's just like, what's going on?
Oh.
What is going on here?
I mean,
and obviously you're not supposed to know, but it's...
any dramatic tension out of the water by feeling the weird-ass need to shoehorn a Sephiroth fight into the middle of the fucking story. I mean, it was bad in the first one. It felt even worse in this one.
Yeah, it did feel bad in this one. It's...
But, like, it could have just been, like, more Genova, I guess. I don't know.
Did you hurt these things' babies? Is that what we just did?
I think that's what we just did. We're monsters.
Oh, wait. So, hammers at least. Fuck.
So that would be Garl or Valere.
I guess I'll do this disorient thing that has hammer.
There you go.
Which one is it over? Both of them?
No, this one. On the left.
Okay. Oh, the left. Fuck.
Well done, Max. It's okay. I'm gonna fucking kill this guy in one hit.
Thank you.
No problem. Who's got your back, baby? Damn, now I'm sucking at the timing for defense. Offense is way easier,
I just saw that thing on the right. Because the boss battle, sometimes it would let me go 2 times in a row, and it's like, huh, I wonder what's going on here. I'm sure there's some knack to it that I'm not getting, but yeah, I'll pay attention to whatever that thing on the right.
My final takeaway from Rebirth was that it was a game that built up like 115 hours of fucking goodwill with me.
Oh yeah.
And then for the last 5, it just pissed it. I mean, not like it was a bad game or I regret playing it, but as far as like story beats go and just like the taste that it left in my mouth, man, that hurt.
Yeah.
That one's gonna sting until part 3 comes out. And I mean, so I think I shared with you my theory about like what's actually going on with like the whispers and the reconfigured story and the Aerith knows more than she's letting on kind of beats.
Oh yeah, for sure.
My working theory with the game is that oh, that's weird. What do we do here? We're gonna come back, that's what. Okay, anyways, my working theory is that what we've been experiencing in this game is less of a remake of the first of the original and more of like a direct sequel where like how at the very end of the first game Meteor's coming down and Holy doesn't quite do what it was supposed to do, and it's only then that essentially Aerith shows up to save the day by channeling Lifestream to save the planet using the power of the planet. And then like everything suddenly blasts to white. Like it's actually kind of unsure. Did like Meteor actually touch ground and like destroy things, or was it like a completely happy ending sort of thing? And I know that absolutely did get answered by Advent Children, but to what degree you consider Advent Children like truly canon, like in the universe established by the original game, I like to think the ending was always kind of open to interpretation.
Oh, for sure.
And so my theory, my idea of what we're experiencing is that this game is actually like 20 seconds later. Like everything fades to white, and
from the end of the first game, aside from Red 13 at the very end.
Right,
okay.
Right. Aside from like the Red 13 500 years later bit, like it's literally just like this is what happens when the world fades to white. like you essentially wake up and all of these events are happening again, and this is like Aerith's way of trying to correct some kind of error.
This is like Aerith seeing it happen, looking into the live stream from Midgar, basically, at the beginning.
Yeah, because if you recall, like, you did again see Aerith right there at the end, right? Like, it essentially...
Oh, yeah.
It essentially was the opening sequence again, which...
Yeah, with live stream all around her.
Right,
like,
which is...
kind of recreated a shot from the beginning.
Which is, interestingly, exactly also how FF7 Remake begins, is with that very shot. So I think that was a deliberate... Yeah. It was more than just like a throwback to the original game. I think that we were meant to see exactly that shot and realize, like, not realize, but realize later, like, oh, straight up, we were playing not the beginning of the original, but the end of the original.
Yeah. I think I agree with you. I think it is like a sequel in that sense, where it's like, yeah, we're retreading things, but that's like, it's also kind of the best case scenario of it's like, this is why the Whispers exist.
Yeah.
Is because we already know this like happened.
Because there's some wonky shit going on with the live stream, and
it's kind of like a fight in the background between Aerith and Sephiroth.
Yes.
You know? Where, and obviously you see like,
which is
in Remake.
Yeah.
I was gonna say in Remake, like, Nanaki and Aerith like know some shit, obviously. Right. Like Aerith, we know especially, she knows all or some of the future.
Yeah.
And they say in this game that it was taken away from her. The Whispers took it away.
Right. Like when you undid the Whispers, you took essentially Aerith's like precognizance.
Yeah. She was saying, I was just saying her speech of saying, hey, Sephiroth is more dangerous than Shenron. It's like, okay, Aerith, what do you know?
Yeah.
Like,
well, and
this is very much like a...
She actually talks to him directly at one point. In the ending of Remake. Thank you. Where she straight up says, you know, what you're doing is wrong. Like, she knows, like, what his goal is. And you get kind of this meta feeling where she's talking about more than just, like, you know, Genova or whatever.
What they're doing right in the moment, yeah.
Yeah.
Like what he's doing
overall. Sephiroth essentially confirms that when he talks to Cloud and wherever the fuck they went at the end of that stupid...
with the stars and everything?
Yeah,
that's
Nether
still
World
like
or whatever.
7 seconds to the end. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, right. Like, he's being cryptic, but he's like saying that, you know, we could change things or we can undo destiny or whatever.
Yeah. And it seems like he hinted at it, but in Rebirth, definitely talking about I will be eternal. Like, or I think Remake, at the end of Remake, he said, I will not end, nor will I have you end. So he's trying to like weird. He's trying to like kill the cycle. His goal seems to be different.
Sorry, opening a beverage.
That's okay. His goal seems to be different from that of the original game.
Right.
I guess
he seems to care a lot less about like Genova and
wounding the planet and becoming a god.
Right.
Like, seems like he wants to do something to the actual cycle of, I guess you could say rebirth, but just cycle of life with the planet in general.
Yeah.
And make it so that, I don't know, people can't die or something, or I don't know.
Yeah, I'm actually not sure where this is going. And there's another thing that I'm kind of worried they're going to do, which I'll be really pissed off, which is like, oh, actually, what Sephiroth is trying to do is break the cycle of death so that nobody has to be sacrificed to the planet. Sephiroth's really the good guy. Ooh.
Oh, if they really did it like that, that would be nuts. That would be like, are you fucking kidding me? Like,
I don't know how they're going to do it, but I kind of think they're going to do that. And I'm going to be real fucking over it if that's like the big plot twist that we're in for in round 3. But
I don't think, I mean, they might try to do, some morally gray area, but I think they've already shown, like, Aerith to be a good person, seemingly, and her just being so opposed to that. Like, in Rebirth, she said, like, the fight with Cloud, Aerith versus Sephiroth, she's like, why would you want to live forever? Like,
yeah.
And she says something like, I think at the Temple of the Ancients, it was another thing where it's just like, this is wrong. Your existence is wrong.
Yes,
you know, just
right?
talking
like,
about like how
be here, we killed you, kind of thing.
Yeah,
because I don't think it is the Sephiroth from the original game. I think it is this, part 2 Sephiroth, just like it was, Aerith part 2 where she actually knew what was going on behind the scenes. And
yeah. Which is, I think it's obvious that for different reasons at the end of Remake, both Sephiroth and Aerith wanted to change the future.
Right.
But, one is because the planet gets either messed up and humans die or something, or just it doesn't go the way that the party wanted it to in the first game.
Right. Yeah.
Sephiroth obviously doesn't want to die, or wants to do something different. So yeah, he opens up the portal to, hey, change fate.
Yes.
And the party is like, yeah, we're gonna go in and we're gonna change fate.
Yeah.
So a little
warrior cook. Sorry, I love Garl.
I think what do you call it? The Remake series in general, something I don't like is there's a lot of, the villains knew the whole time what you were doing and they're letting you do it. And it's like, there was a lot of that in Remake and Rebirth. You could see like with Kate Sith, like, he even has like fucking video feed. Like they're seeing everything they're doing. It's like, come on. Like it makes you feel not very powerful. Like,
yeah, right. I mean, the one place where I did kind of like agree with it was the Junon sequence.
Yeah,
because like
Song saw them.
Like, how fucking incompetent do you have to be to let this like group of obvious terrorists like onto your boat?
That's true, and that was something about the original game, but also,
yeah, you're right. You
original
just
game
kind of
was
feel
silly.
like you're being strung along.
Yeah, it's just like, how could you can see their eyes and everything. It's so weird.
Yeah, right. And Red 13 is clearly a fucking dog in man clothes. I do love. So, compliment sandwich here. I think the thing that I loved most about Rebirth was that it absolutely did not shy away from its weirdness in the way that Remake did sometimes.
Yeah, that's true.
It leaned into the vibe of the original much harder.
I did not expect that.
Yes,
I really did think that they were going to go more, because like you said, Remake did kind of shy away from that, it seemed.
Yeah. But with Rebirth, it was like, hey, all this like weird shit from the original, yeah, that straight up happens in this game, and it's just kind of something that's there.
Yeah, and another compliment to the soundtrack is the soundtrack kind of leaned into that too, and
yes, much more. There's
so much variety. It's not just like awesome songs. It's also like, hey, this song is gonna be fucking. We're just gonna say ribbit the whole time. It's fucking. You turn into a frog.
Oh yeah, right.
And
and the bow wow wow
stamp
one,
theme.
I love that.
Wow 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 wow. Like
bow wow bow wow wow. That was adorable.
Just made like a simple fetch quest side quest turn into something adorable. Yeah,
right. Like you immediately love that fucking dog. And yeah, Sparks, I agree. That probably does explain Zack a little bit more. I still don't like it. I mean, like, Zack is one of the areas of the game where, like, I'm completely inflexible on. I really think, even in Remake verse, he should stay completely dead and completely mysterious until the story says it's time for you to figure out who he is. Because in the original, he is the singular, like, central sacrifice that pushed the plot, the plot before the plot into play. Mm-hmm. Like Cloud would not be who he was if, Zack didn't die and he didn't have his mental snap, and to just like parade him around, like essentially parade his corpse around, and like, no, he still gets a chance. He can be a hero, and Cloud can still be Cloud. Not really, because like you have two guys who pretty much look the same, act the same, carrying the same fucking sword around. It's dumb. Like, him being there as a presence and then having them fight side by side in the metaverse or whatever. God, that was so dumb. It was really
felt like fan service.
And now in the third
felt like
game,
crazy fan service.
Right, and now that's it. It was sacrificing the story for fan service. And so now in the third game, where the moment inevitably shows up where, Sephiroth's like, you were never in Nibelheim. It was this guy named Zack. Oh yeah, that guy that I just fucking beat your ass with 20 hours ago? Christ. What a big surprise.
Yeah, in the original game, it's like, who the fuck is that? Who the fuck is that? Like, this huge, even more anime hair, spiky hair guy's like, wait, what? What's going on here?
I don't know. Like, I don't know.
They're gonna change it, I'm sure.
They have to,
somehow.
Because I don't know how that scene, like where Cloud has his breakdown and, Sephiroth shows him the picture of Zack. I don't know how that could possibly have any dramatic tension to it at all.
Yeah.
In the new world that they've established.
Something that they
only someone who's been sleeping through the story so far is going to be surprised by it.
Yeah, and that's the thing. They're taking out surprise out of a lot of things. So it's like, okay, so what are you going to do if it's not meant to be a shocking moment? You know, is it going to be a different moment? Are you going to surprise us with something else?
Who knows? And again, like the fact that, you know, even if we still get there, that Tifa has already gone into the live stream and shown us like the Nibelheim world or whatever, where Cloud gets his memories back. That just, we've already been there. It's been revealed to us. It's not going to be a surprise. It's not going to be shocking. Hit the one with the 1 first.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to take him out before the other one. We can win this without taking any enemy attacks. There you go. Nailed it. But yeah, I don't know. I'm probably being overly pessimistic about it and being too attached to a game from my childhood to like see clearly all the really cool stuff that they're doing with the story. I just don't like it. I don't like it.
I get it. And hey, you weren't pooping on the whole game. Like, no, you were singing its praises while you were playing it.
It's probably the best JRPG I've played this generation. I mean, hell. And I say that as someone who freaking adored 16. But, like, the combat was better, the exploration was better, the world was better. I mean...
Yeah. Oh, okay.
What the fuck? What if Zack wasn't actually there in the fights with Cloud? That's even stupider. I'm sorry, Sparks. I totally get what you're trying to do. You're trying to spare me here, but
there. It's all the more. I mean, I like the idea because they did do a good job. They didn't shy away from, hey, Cloud's fucking crazy. Like, especially at the end of Rebirth. Not talking about seeing Aerith. I'm talking about him betraying and him being like, oh no, give me that. Sorry, just thinking while I do this.
You use your absorb some of that mana.
Oh, okay, good thinking.
Whoop. And then I would use her sweep attack. Crescent Arc.
Crescent Arc, okay.
And now. Nice.
Okay,
we still got to deal with Shadow Girl.
So they did a good job. I'll just attack him. Oh, I should have boosted, but whatever.
Okay, I'll boost.
Yeah, he takes him out.
Damn.
Nice.
You don't fuck with Girl.
Not defending Queen is just a possible theory. Oops. I think they did do a good job, Sparks, of like showing they didn't shy away from, hey, Cloud's fucking, you know, he's unreliable.
That was actually one of the story beats that I really liked, was that they, instead of Cloud just suddenly going from 0 to 60, Gungaga reactor aside, they really do kind of make it a slower burn with like, oh, he's kind of flaky, he's saying some weird shit, and then then when he dials it up, it's worse.
Yeah, for sure. But as far as like him seeing like Zack and stuff there, I'm thinking because you play as Zack by himself, that it's not, I mean, maybe it's both. Maybe, you know, we're seeing Zack in the live stream and in the live stream is like another possible world, however the multi-world thing works.
Yeah.
Which I'm not a fan of. Yeah, me either. But, and it could be that, and the Zack we see is just a figment of our imagination, but I don't think so. I think it is the same Zack.
He's
or the figment of like Cloud's
of
imagination.
Our hearts, Max. Zack lives if we believe he lives.
Zack is...
What are we gonna do? We all gonna get in a big circle and pray? Come on. That was a Robot Chicken bit, I think.
It sounded familiar.
It was where it was the Star Wars one where they're making fun of, I believe Padme is dying of a broken heart. A broken heart? Well, what should we do? Get in a big fucking circle and pray? If you boost that, too late.
Oh shit.
That's all right.
Then
better nail the landing.
Fight, maybe.
Nice. I think you didn't get. That's okay. You were close. Whoops.
Oh! I thought it was going to bounce. I thought it was going for what's-his-face at the end.
Check this
Take
shit
us
out.
home.
Boom.
Nice.
Do, 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 do.
Oh, now I'm her. Okay.
Sweet. Yeah, Sarai is a cool character. This game has, like, nothing... Like, you get a very limited party in this game, but everyone's just so freaking charming.
Yeah.
Actually, that's not even true. You got... Let me see here.
That's not even true. They suck.
Yeah, no. You got 6 characters overall. I mean, it's kind of the JRPG average.
Yeah, these dungeons, every dungeon we've been into is definitely like a puzzle gauntlet.
Yes, I love... One of my favorite things about this game is the dungeon design.
I was so impressed with that first... I don't think it's not the first dungeon, but it's the one you... Oh, it's the one you do in the demo with the color gates and stuff. It was just very, very cool.
Yes.
How they did that.
And this is one of those games, too, where they actually get even better as they go along.
Okay.
Like there is no dungeon in this game that is like a slog or a chore to get through. But like this one is definitely one of the more puzzle heavy ones, because it's a water temple, so of course it has to be.
Yeah, of course it is.
Anytime you have water mechanics, you know you're in for some mindfuckery. But
doing some levels and yeah.
But they're creative puzzles. They're not like overly drawn out or convoluted. Yeah, it just feels good to go through. What's he gonna do?
Oh, Sun and Sun. Wait a second. Let's see. This one you just hold until the third.
Until the third, like
size.
until it like starts burning bright. There it is. Oh.
Ah, I fucked it up. He's still dead.
Up. We got 2 of them.
I don't know if are we both in charge of blocking?
Yes,
I don't know,
we are,
but I'm just...
which is weird.
Oh,
you're only in
okay.
charge of blocking the characters you most recently controlled.
Interesting.
Yeah.
This is all you, I think.
Got him.
Nice. Got him.
Got him. Kill. Clear.
I forget. Sparks, have you played Rebirth?
I think she has, because she's quoting a lot about what happens.
Okay. I was actually surprised. I went to go visit Jim for Easter, because I knew like he hadn't played it, but he actually watched, I think it was Donkey? Someone. Play through the game. It's like, oh, okay.
Oh,
interesting.
Really? Yeah, I think it's a game absolutely worth playing. I thought the way that they reimagined the world, and then somehow managed to even include like an open world mechanic where you get to drive the tiny Bronco around. I did not expect them to do that. That was so cool.
And it was like a late game, like, here you go, by the way.
By the way, it's been an open world the whole time, and we just didn't tell you. That was a fucking awesome twist.
Yeah. And I'm looking forward to what they do in the third game with the High Wind, because of course they got to do that.
Like, you know, I'm really curious, like how but you know, I will say unequivocally, I was proven 100% wrong by Square with so my defining statement ever since FF7 Remake was first announced was that they can't possibly do a world map with PS4, PS5 graphics anymore. Like a world that has as much as the original, but you still have like the freedom to run around and explore. That can't possibly work with modern consoles. They straight up proved me wrong with Rebirth, and I'm so glad they did, because that was probably my favorite aspect of the game, was the exploration. Like, good for them for, like, hearing the naysayers and, like, creatively proving them wrong. Good job, Square.
Yeah, they did good with that.
I mean, they crushed that. They crushed my expectation in that respect. And it's even more awesome because it kind of proves that, like, future JRPGs, too, can still have an open world map like that and not, suffer for it.
I mean, how is Dragon Quest XI when it comes to, like, open world?
It's a very, very traditional world map.
Okay.
But it also like zooms out quite a bit more than 7 Rebirth does. Like 7 Rebirth feels like maybe a 40% scale when you're out in the world map.
Yeah, for sure.
Right. Whereas Dragon Quest XI, it kind of felt more like a regular old RPG where it was like, you zoom out, like you get like a 10% scale of everything. And
yeah. Oops.
Oh, by the way, I was not joking. Bought Claire Obscure Expedition 33. One thing I did not know.
I wasn't going to talk you out of that, man.
One thing I didn't know, that game actually has a traditional world map.
Oh, yeah? Oh,
yeah.
Cool.
Isn't that something?
I did not know. I only started hearing, it's funny when you mentioned that, like, oh man, talk me out of this. I was listening to Kinda Funny Games, their review, because I think it just came out like today or yesterday or something.
Today, yeah. So, I've been waiting for that one for a while, though.
I got the email.
I think it's probably the most I've looked forward to a niche JRPG release since Sea of Stars, actually.
I mean, the fucking trailer, it hasn't even been a year that we got that first reveal.
Right.
And it was just like, this shit looks awesome. Like, and kind of, are they promising too much? Like, are they going to pull this shit off? And reviews have been pretty positive.
No.
It's been pretty positive. And I think this is this team's first game.
It is. It's their very first freaking game. I hope they get established as like a serious RPG maker now.
Yeah. I hear the game is not super long, and I'm totally fine with that. It's just
it's actually like kind of traditional, like PS1, PS2.
20, 30 hours?
Like 30 to 40, yep.
I'm definitely cool with that.
And me too.
What is it, $50, right?
Because $50.
That's awesome.
All of my favorite RPGs, like overall, and don't get me wrong, I love a lot of newer ones, and I loved Persona 5 and Dragon Quest 11 and 7 Rebirth. Like, I don't mind a good 100-hour JRPG, but to this day, all of my favorites, Sea of Stars included, are like in the 30 to 40-hour range.
Yeah, that's interesting.
And yeah, like I think that's the exact right length for a story-driven RPG. Because the characters don't overstay their welcome, it doesn't get too convoluted, you don't get tired of the combat.
Keep going.
You'll bubble your way up here. Yeah, like I think that is pretty much the ideal length, unless you're like going deep into an open world with like crafting and building mechanics or whatever. And if it's not a crime not to do those things, you know?
Oh yeah, for sure. I have been pleasantly surprised by a lot of these longer games that, as long as they have not overstayed their welcome when it comes to, like, Persona 5, I think about, it's just like, hey, it kept going and it had a reason to. For the most part, Royal, the third semester, I think was cool, but it was also a little fan servicey. Uh-huh. I kind of like the pace of the original Persona 5 better, but yeah, most of these games, by the way, I'm just going to let you do this shit. Like,
I honestly forget what I'm doing, so it's going to take me a minute here.
Well, I'm going to do this. There you go.
Wait, I think we got to get all three of the reds aligned.
Oh, so let's do the left. Oh.
Wait, hold on. What am I missing?
Are you missing something?
Is there like something we're meant to be referencing, or I forget how this one works? Okay, we can't go back and interact with those again.
Respect your god.
Wait, hold on. What if they're all...
Oh, shit.
Wait. Okay. There we go.
Hey, you did it.
We got it.
Nice.
Give me that pearl. So yeah, I'm glad we finally got to talk about this, because it's been like bothering me for a year now. Like, what?
So you gotta get that PS5. You gotta play Rebirth,
right?
It turns out I never did.
Yeah, no, you didn't have to. And honestly, like Rebirth, weirdly, is the game that kind of made me.
Oh, sorry, my fault.
Think that in the future I probably won't be buying the next Sony console unless there's like a really compelling reason to do so. Just because it's really not worth it to play on consoles if you're getting the exact same experience, if physical media is meaningless, if, you know, you get better performance and, like, you've got your Steam Deck where you can take it with you and do all kinds of cool shit. I mean, yeah. Like, I pretty much am playing exclusively on my PC these days.
Like where Steam is.
Right.
PC, and I use my Steam Deck basically when I'm traveling, but I love that I have it for, you know, if I do want to. Okay, I see that it shows that oh wait, what the hell?
No! That sucked. We did so good.
I was like, hey, you're doing everything, and then I saw that I got 3 at the end. I'm like, wait a second, I'm actually doing something? Okay. Nope. I was just sucking for the first, 90% of it. Let's see.
Try Sunball. See if that.
Sunball.
Of course, these guys don't seem to care about our magic, so let's find out. Did you ever play Astro's Playroom or Astro Bot?
Shit.
No, and honestly, like I said, okay, it is just these guys are only weak to physical attacks. I really suck at blocking all of a sudden. I think it's because we don't really have to, because we're so over-leveled.
There we go. Are we going... I think they're giving both of us a chance to block and attack anything.
Correct.
Basically. Okay. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, no, I didn't really play those Sparks, and there's just not enough in terms of, like, true exclusives these days, and I don't think there should be, that really compels me to be, like, a console exclusive player. I think the future is, like, PCs that have, like, a portable function to them, but like the Steam Deck or devices like the Steam Deck.
Oh, interesting.
Stop it, Max!
Oh, sorry.
Actually, you were doing the right thing. It's okay. Damn, we can, like, double our speed if we coordinate.
Sweet. Shit. Oh, there we go. Nice.
Oh, water temples.
Sparks, have you played Astrobot? Because as much as I would love for that to come to, like, PC, like a lot of Sony games have been, because it's so focused on, like, the PlayStation 5 console itself and the controller, I kind of don't see that happening.
Yeah.
Which is a shame, because another streamer was streaming the recent, they both so utterly charmed. Yeah, it looks like Astrobot is basically like Sony's Mario Galaxy.
Yeah, it looks wonderful.
Yeah, so that's really unfortunate because, yeah, like you, Chris, I don't see myself getting a PS5 anytime soon.
There's just less and less reason to do it. And I say this as someone who overall has, like, enjoyed my PS5. It's just like, if I really want to play a game, like, for jaw-dropping graphics or anything, or, like, if I have the option between the PS5 and the PC version, I'm going to get the PC version because that's the one that I'll be able to put on my deck and carry with me everywhere, and that, like, I have the achievements that are actually associated with my Steam profile, which isn't going to go away next generation. You know, it's, yeah.
You said, Spark says there's a hardware demo. You're talking about Astro's Playroom, correct? Which I think was a brilliant way to sell people on the controller.
I think the Playroom was the VR one.
No, that's Astro's...
Fuckhouse or something?
Whatever the first game was, yeah, on the PS4. Yeah,
that was the VR exclusive. I do have that one because it came.
Oh, Astrobot's Rescue Mission. I think that's what it was called.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, and I heard that game was pretty good. It's as well. What?
I'm gonna get you.
Spark says nope. Oh, for the what do you call it? The VR game. I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
No, it was disgusting.
No,
you should be ashamed of your body. No.
Fuck.
I screwed it up again. Dude, I don't know why. So I do know why. That I screwed it up every time I yell that. I'm referencing Lunar 2 Eternal Blue, where after you get the true ending, you get like this like gag reel where the voice actors like you get to hear all their bloopers and everything, and the main character hero cool. He was like giving this emotional speech. He's like, Lucia, the power of love conquers. I screwed it up. That's where that reference comes from. Did you see that they just freaking re-released the Lunar games?
No, on what, Steam?
Yeah, they did an HD pack of them.
Oh, that's fucking awesome.
It also, is, especially if you haven't played them before. But I will say that the first game has been remade so many times that I actually think you're better off playing the PSP version of that game. Like Eternal Blue has only come out on Sega CD and then PS1 and Saturn. But Silver Star Story, the first game, has been remade on the PlayStation, on the GBA, on the PSP. It's had a mobile release. Like, there's not a whole lot there that's like selling. I think the main selling point of this collection is Eternal Blue, and the fact that it's like in 16:9, and they added some nice little graphical things and quality of life improvements. I think you got it that time. Well done.
Maybe. Mm-hmm. I guess doing the Sunball, would that have taken care of both of the locks?
No, because Sunball only hits once.
Okay. Oh yeah, Sparks, I was talking about Astrobot, the Galaxy one that came out recently, or last year, I guess, late last year. Which that one is a platformer, but still has a lot to do with, like, PS5. As far as, like, I think Astrobot's spaceship is a PS5 controller, stuff like that. The PS5 controller's microphone has a lot of, like, stuff to do with the game. So I don't know. It would be cool if that one came to PC. But yeah, Astrobot's Playroom is never going to come to PC because it makes no sense to be on anything else other than PS5.
Yeah, it's kind of like Sony's got to keep something, right?
Fucking Nintendo could take a cue from that, because they have their Switch 2 demo game that actually costs fucking money. Like that. What the hell are they thinking?
I will be surprised if that sells any copies. Like, that's really dumb. Especially like on a launch that's as aggressive with their games as the Switch. Like, usually people play pricing? Like the pack-in controller demo because there's not a whole lot out when the system comes out. The Nintendo Switch 2 has like the biggest, best release lineup I think I've ever seen of any console ever.
Yeah,
it's not like people are going to be starved for things to play. Yeah.
They have such a good third-party lineup, which they did a good job, because the Switch 2, I think, has been in developers' hands for a long time.
Yep.
Because we've been hearing about it, whispers about it for a very long time, because it's been out there. And so, yeah, it shows that it's like, hey, here's Cyberpunk, here's fucking, Doom, here's fucking everything, It's
right.
It's cool. But yeah, I heard that on the, like, oh, it's going to be a paid digital download. It's like, what?
You've got
What are you smoking? Me. Like, are you serious? Who even wants to play this game? Like, I would check it out if it was for free.
Bad enough to pay for it is the question.
Yeah.
Like, it's literally just introducing you to, like, what the console can do. And realistically, like, yeah, there's some cool new features, but they're not so different from the original Switch that people are going to find it, like, impenetrable without a tutorial.
Yeah.
All right, I guess we have to leave the loop roll up here for now.
I do not understand that.
No. And then I think Nintendo really needs to make a bold move about their pricing. Like they need to come out and say, like, you know what, this was a misstep. Of course, games are gonna be like $70 max, and that's.
Yeah, I don't see that happening.
No, I think they're really set on, like, you know, you're paying for Nintendo quality, so you're paying $90. Fuck you guys.
I think the $90 was a I think it was a like that was like a rumor that didn't end up being the case. That it is $80 is their max, but I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong on that. That would really fucking suck.
That would really fucking suck.
I think it is $80 for, like, say, Mario Kart World.
I don't
whether
like
it's
that.
digital or physical.
That I'm not a poor, you know. But like I'm a budget conscious gamer. Like, that's,
for sure.
You know, it's not like I just have all this spare money that I'm just waiting to blow on $80 video games when I can get two $40 video games that probably give me as much as, if not better value than what I'm getting from some of Nintendo's $80 offerings.
I mean, hell, you spent $50 on brand new Clair Obscura.
Yeah.
I mean, what could you do with another $30? You could buy, like, Dave the Diver,
right?
You know, and still have some change left over,
and you know, wait until the Steam sale and get The Witcher 3, which is fucking the best Western RPG ever made, for $5. You know?
Yeah, that's true.
And again, I know that game's been out for a decade now, which is weird to think about, but still, like,
also,
come on, Nintendo.
They still support it, like.
Right? Yeah, that's right. They're still actively updating that thing. Or I have $1,600 dental bill. Ooh, that sucks, Sparks. I'm sorry.
Oh, fuck. I'm sorry. That sucks, Sparks.
Do you want us to come work on your teeth? Max is a nurse, and I got a hammer.
Yep, my nursing degree has enabled me to do jack all when it comes to the teeth.
Doesn't matter. You're practically a dentist, Max. We just have like a real low opinion of dentists on this channel. Like that Seinfeld episode. You're an
I was just
anti-dentite.
thinking of that. You're an anti-dentite.
I am not an anti-dentite.
Just making up words on that show.
Yep. That was kind of half the fun of it, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I firmly agree, though. Like, as someone who, you know, occasionally has money to spend on video games, $80 is too fucking much. Like, that's a bridge too far.
I mean, $70 when it came to, like, Tears of the Kingdom, it was just like, okay, wow, this is, you know, this was
Max,
a
are you ready for
surprise.
a twist in this game real quick?
Oh, shit.
Okay, pay attention here. But go on.
Despite the courage of our heroes, blah, blah, blah. Okay, is this about the World Eater?
Yeah, so this guy's been the narrator so far, and he's been kind of like telling you about Valere and Zale, and like kind of giving you the, you know, what they're doing and why they're going, and it gets kind of meta here.
Okay.
Now that the door has been opened, let us find out.
Oh shit, are they gonna come in behind him or something?
Come in, yep.
Oh,
you
shit!
Called it. The whole game so far has just been leading us to this guy's office. Isn't that cool?
That's cool.
So we're literally meeting the narrator, and it really does get meta because this guy, he can like travel between universes, and one of those universes just happens to be ours, and so yeah, it's kind of neat.
And also with his eyes and everything, he definitely looks like one of the people from The Messenger.
Yeah, right. You're exactly right. He's also a tie-in to the Messenger universe, which will, by the way, after this point, the Messenger connections start getting really pronounced, and I love it.
Okay.
Resh'an. That's his name.
Wait, who did they recognize? Extol.
No, I mean, he's the archivist. He's the one that they've been looking for. We just learned what his real name is. He's the
okay.
So in this world, everybody knows about the immortal alchemist, and that's him.
Okay, gotcha.
Unreal.
Don't tempt me. What, with Claire Obscura?
No, with practicing illegal dental work on her.
Oh.
Max, come on. You can sneak out a little Valium or something to take the edge off.
God.
I'm bound by a very strict rule. So yeah, he's essentially an immortal god, and he's gonna like help us out against the Fleshmancer. So he kind of has to play by the rules of the gods in order to be able to help us out. His real name is actually Fred. Yeah, so he could like engage in like an actual battle with the Fleshmancer on his own, but it's kind of like a Gandalf thing from Lord of the Rings, where it would essentially destroy the world.
Okay.
Your reality is simply one of many, yeah. Aferol's wrath on countless others. So Aferol is the name of the Fleshmancer.
Okay.
So this is actually kind of a bittersweet thing that you get when you kind of dive into Resh'an's story a little bit, is that he and Aferol were like best friends, and essentially Aferol just chose evil, and you know his friend has been subtly trying to redeem him and bring him back from the brink for generations afterward. Yeah. It's kind of like an Obi-Wan, Darth Vader sort of thing.
Okay.
Gotta let the kids fight their own fight sometimes. That's
yeah.
right, Sparks. Didn't we just fucking climb your tower? Oh, you're gonna love this. Look familiar?
Yeah.
All right, now. All right, Sparks, crank your music here. Your audio.
Ooh.
Roommates even. Hey, cheap views.
Mm.
All right, Max.
Oh shit.
You remember this?
I remember this stage.
Yeah. We're straight up on Messenger Island.
Yeah.
Music and everything. I love that they got Yasunori Mitsuda for this, but I will go on record as saying that some of like the original tracks and Messenger tracks are as good.
They are really good. The Messenger had some fucking awesome music.
It did. It just gets you like jazzed to explore this area.
This is the place with like the dragon that was frozen in ice, I think.
Yep. Sure was.
Alright, let's see.
Damn, Sparks just like dispatched that dude with extreme prejudice.
It's like I didn't even.
she didn't even romance him a little bit at first. She just fucking, you're out.
You're out.
Music sheet number 5.
Nice.
So, like, one of the things that I loved most about the Messengers soundtrack was how much of an ode to, like, Sega Genesis it felt like.
Yeah,
and I get that same vibe. Here. Bots aren't even trying to pretend to be users. Look at the name. What was its name? Silplasmoglabrid 5 Kojo Coach.
Oh, what the fuck is this thing?
He's just beatboxing, yeah. He's enjoying the track as much as we are. It's no fun when they don't try.
High damage versus one target.
We comboing?
Yeah, let's combo. Let's combo this shit.
Nice kill. Damn, you got him.
Woo!
Well done.
Both got it.
Damn.
Nice.
That was a good battle.
What is that thing?
Let's see. How do I get down that treasure chest? I think there's like a hole in the floor that you can fall in.
This is where we came from, right? Right here. Okay.
Screw it. Like I said, we need like treasure is just vanity right now. We need no treasure whatsoever.
Oh, it's probably that ladder. Oh, or maybe that's how we go forward.
That's something I'd expect from the Scott Pilgrim game.
Whee!
Whee! Not he's beatboxing, kill him!
Let's see.
You're about to get phase shivved. And now. Didn't connect quite as well as the first one, but that's okay. Resist. Resist all you want.
You're still dead.
Still dead, asshole. Yeah, no, overall, though, finally glad that we had a chance to talk about 7.
Oh, yeah. Hey, I could definitely see why once you beat that game, it's just like, I need to talk to someone about this.
Right. I'm pissed off, Max.
Let's see. Sword and sun and a lot of stuff. Okay.
X Strike. I love that how every like modern JRPG tribute to Chrono Trigger has to have that move in it.
Of course. Also, oh, it's because of the portals. I'm like, it looked like he did all the work.
He absolutely did.
She still kind of did, yeah.
She just gave him a portal to dance through.
Yeah. You've never watched, I know you don't watch much anime these days.
I didn't watch what?
Much anime these days, correct? I know you watched like Ranma when a little while ago.
Oh yeah.
I still need to finish that series, by the way.
You do.
I'm only like 5 episodes in.
I mean, there's no surprises. You've seen the original. But,
yeah. When you were beatboxing, it reminded me of a character from, what is it? Love is War, which is it's a comedy. It's a pretty good like romantic comedy.
Okay. And one of the characters, the secretary for the student council. Oh, that's right. I'm supposed to hold it. Damn. Beatboxes. Oh, okay. And
how you were doing it sounded like her. It's like
and it's kind of funny.
And yeah, there you go. Thought you should know.
BRB. Okay, Sparks. We're probably about at the end of this episode, actually. But
we get a fucking, what do you call it? Oh, here we go.
We're gonna get something cool here in a little bit. You did. Just beat his ass.
Nice.
Oh, they were fighting under this ice and everything's just okay.
We can rest down here.
Yeah, we can rest under the ice. We'll feel good.
To resist in the mainstream music world. It's one of my top 10 playlists ever made.
Alright. Oh no, these fuckers again.
These guys.
Only it's the fat one and the three-eyed one. I guess they all have 3 eyes. I don't know what distinguishes this guy. You're never gonna believe the connection that these guys have to the messenger. By the way, like I said, start like place your bets now on like how everything in this game is connected, because it gets really, really cool. Especially if you like the messenger, which I know you did.
I do, which I totally did.
Go all out, man. There's no reason not to. Kick some ass. And moonrang these bitches. Dude, I love like how accurate the share play is in this.
Like, yeah, I'm able to do these things with some tight timing.
I was gonna say, like, you're nailing the timing. I blew it.
Nah, so did I.
Okay, so let's see here. What's your guess? Is it gonna be strike or slash?
Well, I'm hoping it's slash, but
I mean, you can swap to Garl if you want.
Oh, that's true.
Say go slash.
Let's
oh wait,
swap.
no. That should yeah, it's got to be strike. Actually, yeah, do Garl. Because
for him?
Yeah, because I think that knife attack that we did would have. No, I was wrong. It was slash.
No.
Oh, I steered you wrong.
Yeah, it's okay.
It's not like we're gonna die or anything. Oh God. You're just gonna get hurt really, really bad.
I'm not dead, I'm just burned very badly.
Damn.
Nice.
Killed those bitches. Mark, you got lucky. No. No, that wasn't luck, friend. That was just pure rage. Girl.
Do this thing.
Dude, we've gotten through like 3 dungeons in this like 1 hour episode.
I mean, I imagine definitely took long. One, it took longer when you were weaker, but also I'm sure that water temple was maybe not fun the first time.
No, honestly, I mean the puzzles. I don't have like a perfect memory of them. I think we just did pretty well.
Oh, that's cool. Sweet. Speaking of, it's just like there's the puzzles, but also just like how this game looks.
I know.
With just like going and like it's isometric, but like every room kind of has its own little personality.
Yeah, it's extremely cool. Like varied. Oh, what could this be?
UFO looking thing?
Hell yeah. It's alright, Garl's got a plan.
As far as placing my bets on how it's connected.
I mean, there's dozens of ways. You won't possibly get them all. Even if you figure out some of them. So we can now control the sunlight from anywhere. Like, we don't need those special blocks anymore.
Oh, shit.
So essentially now, anytime we hit L2 and R2, we change the time of day. And
nice.
consequently, the light.
Nice.
So yeah, that's what we were sent here to get. Boom.
Oh, music changes.
You're unfucking stoppable, Max. Yeah, no, this is one of my favorite games of, like, the modern generation, even though it's decidedly unmodern.
Yeah, I get you. Like, it's not like it has anything that's like, well, I don't know. A lot of the things like the the things that like make the game easier if you want to focus more on story, you would not find that in older games. Like, it has some modern sensibilities. And crafting. I feel like the crafting is just something you didn't see a whole lot in older games.
Yeah, no,
like
it kind of reminds me of like a PS1 game on steroids.
Yeah. There you go. That's a good way. That's a good descriptor. Yeah, how do we get down there, I wonder?
Don't you worry.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, he's going to take care of you, Max. Wait. There we go. That's what I wanted to do.
Nice.
Treasure chest that we don't need. Though actually it is probably worth collecting like the duplicates of the accessories.
Why is that?
Because like there's some really good accessories in this game, and you in the like first playthrough you may only get one of them.
Gotcha.
Don't know what I just did. There we go. Now I
just had to have them both going at once.
Yes. Give me more.
Right.
More crap I don't need.
Sapphire ore. Ooh.
So yeah, you like learn combo techniques from those scrolls.
That's cool.
It is cool. The whole game is just freaking cool.
I did it. I did it with my powers.
I did it, you guys. It's all me. Actually, I want to cross that thing up here first.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's a bummer that we waited so long to get back into this one. But at the same time, I'm glad because... Never mind, sorry. Because of the co-op that we would not have experienced if we had just beaten this last year before this update came out.
This co-op is fucking seamless. It's awesome.
It is. It's so cool. And I've never seen a turn-based RPG do anything quite like it.
Yeah.
Like, I remember on FF6 on the SNES, you could have a second player control another character, but... I mean, it wasn't quite as... You know, like, you weren't running around on the map together or anything.
No, it was definitely like it worked for your little cousin or your little brother or something.
It's like, okay, you can be Edgar. There's no way you can possibly fuck up Edgar. Just use auto crossbow every time, unless I tell you to use the drill.
Poison gas. You fucked up Edgar.
Only an animal would do that. That's awesome. In a hurry. Oh, supermarket sim. That's awesome. We've got to revisit that. I know they've updated it a lot since we played one episode of it.
With bread. Crowd control. Okay.
The Vial of Time. Oh, that's right. This is the big MacGuffin that we're pursuing for a little while here.
Okay.
No way. Watcher Island. Always involve big statues. Maybe just a prank.
Mm.
So yeah, it turns out there's a few more dwellers than we may have been told in the first part of the game.
By the elder.
Yep. That's probably why he quit. Just some weed.
Put some hair on your chin.
Yeah, right. It's going to give you all bigger bosoms. Wait, what? All of us? Yes, all of
you. Garl's like, yes, finally.
All of you girls. Wait, no.
No.
But I'm a boy. No, you're not. Oh. Wasn't that a Simpsons bit? Sure it is, little girl. I'm a boy. Of course you're not.
That sounds like something Troy McClure said.
Yeah, it was something. I forget what the context was, but I feel like that was a Simpsons bit. Okay, cool. At least we got a fast travel portal.
Woo!
I think this takes us back to the mountain. So I'm going to ignore that. Let's go
here.
To this one, yeah.
Oh, okay.
There we go. That's where we want to go.
I was just
You're
trying
up,
to be
Max.
opposite.
There you go.
Whoops.
Yeah, no, we should revisit Supermarket Simulator.
That's true. It was like last summer. It was the last time we played that, right?
Sim Summer, yeah. That was a fun one.
It was. So we're doing this thing before we go to Watcher Island?
Yes, I think we want to go to Torment Peak, he said, which is up here, not down
there.
Oh,
so that is Watcher Island, okay.
Damn it. All right. So let's see here.
Is there fishing? Oh, no, that's the, what do you call it? Oh, no, it is fishing. Oh, you can do it for the world map?
You can.
That's cool.
I was hoping it might do something there. So all right, Torment Peak. Let's go. Okay, that's right. Now we can do this. Boom. All right, we'll get to the next save point. We'll call it an episode, Max.
All right. Yeah.
But yeah, I will probably be messaging you tomorrow to let you know how awesome Claire Obscura is, and we might want to, like, you know, if it's kind of like the same length as some of our classic favorite RPGs. Maybe we should do a playthrough of that at some point in this channel.
Yeah.
I'll definitely want to solo it first just to experience the story and everything, but yeah, once I have a good feel for it, or maybe even have like a New Game Plus or something. I'm not sure if that's available or not.
I'm gonna look at a video review of it and kind of see. But yeah, it seems pretty promising.
Yeah, I mean, I've already seen enough to know that it's gonna be my kind of jam. All right, next time on Play the Hits, we got Mario Wonder, we got Sea of Stars back, going strong. All kinds of good stuff coming up.
You never stop, play the hits.
Never fear, we got games
for years, like Sea of Stars and Mario.
And maybe another Castlevania.
Yeah, that's true. We got revamped.
Or maybe Final Fantasy.
But then something happens and it disappoints you.
We'll never stop. Play it. Night, Sparks.
Have a good night, Sparks.
Night, buddy.
Have a good night, man.